That's better energy. That's switched on. I mean, when you're starting a party, everybody, it's showtime. Is that true? I mean, when you walk in and you get ready to start, you should brighten the room with your energy, correct? Some people brighten the room when they leave, but that's not you, right? That's the good news. I've been doing this almost 30 years. My belief is I was led to be here today. It's not an accident I'm in front of you. Some part of my message can make a quality difference in your life. Is everybody open to that? You gotta believe. What do you believe about taking better care of yourself? What do you believe about a more holistic practice? Did you think, God, that's a good idea. I need to partner with a personal trainer, nutritionist. I could have a whole deal. Unbelievable. I could build such clientele. I would be keeping people away. I would do business all referrals. I'd never have to prospect again. What do you believe? A belief is a feeling of certainty, but it comes down to your mindset. It's a fixed mindset. Well, things are pretty good the way they are, or a growth mindset. I can change. Everybody in here is fighting a battle. You have no clue what people sitting right next to you are dealing with a marriage, with a health issue, with a financial issue, with a spiritual issue. Is that true? If you're not dealing with anything right now, guess what? It's coming! Boom! Right in your gut right there, right in the middle. Boom! Beautiful. I have never done a speech. Audiences want an experience. They want to be engaged and involved. Audiences' attention spans are shorter than ever and more difficult to amaze than in the past. Every experience I create is different based on the audience, time frame, theme, business model, status of their marketplace, and if it's an opening or closing presentation.
Chip used to work with my organization in a position of going out on the road, and he did an extraordinary job for me, and he's continued to grow. And there's very few people that I endorse in this area, but if you're looking for someone to do one of your conventions or a corporate meeting who you can do something in 90 minutes or less and just charge your team up, and I don't just mean motivation, he brings to it experience, he brings to it skill, but he also brings an energy and a vitality and a way to revitalize people that is truly unique. And I just really want to recommend you consider him for one of your events. I think you'll be very, very pleased. I know you will be.
Yes!
And I think we're all looking for ways to take things to the next level. Chip can be a great tool for your company to make that happen.
I do my research up front every time to ensure the audience thinks this guy did his homework. My proven style and three-step process can engage even the most cynical audience. I will be the energy source for your event. Yes! Okay, not bad. Now I want you to do it one more time. More volume, but I want you to hold it for 5 seconds. Big smile, big smile. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes! Now turn around, look at your friends. Turn around, look, 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 look. I know that's kind of silly, but that some of you feel better than you have in a month right there. That's good. It's kind of easy to keep repeating what you did the last 3, 4, 5 years, especially if you were successful. Market's changing, solutions are changing, economy's changing, supply chains are changing. So what are you willing to do to go back into your studio? For example, leveraging the CAP tools. That's going to be new for a lot of you. For some of you, you're going to embrace that, and you're going to not leave as much money on the table. It's probably going to be initially a little bit hard, then you'll get into it. There's a good way to leverage it and a great way to leverage it. Telling the Motorola story. When's the last time you practiced that? Have you poured out a videotape and imagine you're presenting to a group and you actually videotape? Does it take some guts to record yourself, everybody? What takes more guts? Watching it. Anybody coach athletics? You got 10-year-old kids coming in now, damn near uncoachable, because everybody told them how special they are. Oh, you're so gifted. You are so special. And then we focus on some kids where they are less than, either it's ADD diagnosis or whatever it might be, and they think they can't learn or they can't do it. One teacher saying, you idiot, why can't you figure that out? Maybe they didn't say it, but the kid felt it. Is that possible? Could that impact them the rest of their life? So in this article, secret to raising smart kids is talent's overrated. It's about effort, not talent. It's about grit. It's about heart. It's about guts. Share with them stories of people who attain greatness, not because they were gifted, it's because they what? Worked their ass off. They were overcome adversity. Building this business is not easy, is that true? But there's a big difference between difficult and impossible. Let me talk to the top advisors in this room. I guarantee you there was a time you had doubt. Is that possible? Then there was 1 month, 1 moment you did, I can do this. Is that true? Everything changed after that moment. What can you do to reevaluate, look at what's important, where's the bar high, where's my neglect, where do I need new disciplines, and how can you recharge things? But it all comes down to this if you'd write it down. It says the power of one decision. Pull your card out, look at your card real quick for me. On the point, see where it says my decision, write the date. Write the date and write your name real quick where it says my decision. Guess what we're gonna have you do in a couple minutes? Make a decision. What do you need to start doing? What do you need to stop doing? For example, if you picked up heroin during the pandemic, today's the day to step up and say, no more heroin. People say everything in moderation, not heroin. Is that true? Okay? What's one decision you need to make? And when you reevaluate and recharge your life, here's the first question I want you to write down. And in your handout, it says this. It says, what is my compelling vision? What's your compelling vision for your business, for your marriage, for your health beyond here? That's a good question to ask every client. What's your the great verse in Scripture, without vision the people will perish. A lot of people aren't willing to pay the price because they don't see the prize. What's your vision beyond here? And then the last piece there, of course, do I have an effective game plan? That's why people hire you. A lot of people wing it, is that true? Now we got a good mix of men and women here. What's the number one killer of men in North America? No, sir, not women. That is not it. Goodness gracious. What's the number one killer? What is it? Heart disease. Here's the good news I have to share. It's number one for women over 40. Half y'all are going to die of heart disease. It doesn't seem like good news, but if you know right now it's likely going to kill you, you can what? You can do something about it. American Heart Association says, though, this challenge, 42% of the time, what's the first symptom of heart disease? Help me, what is it? Shortness of breath? No. No, sudden death. It's true, the widowmaker. Who's heard that term, right? But here's my point. Somebody gets age 65 and they want to retire and they have no money. Was that the day they went broke? Somebody drops dead of the widowmaker. Is that the day they got heart disease? Now, you guys have been in business a long time. Have you seen any competitors come and go over the last 25 years? Any of you? I mean, if somebody's business fails, it wasn't one thing that caused their failure. I often bookend the events with a customized opening program in the morning, followed in the last 40 minutes of the day with my famous Breaking Barriers experience. We both know if the opening and closing was terrific, that day was memorable. One, two, three.